What is going on, my She-Hulks, my Gremlins? It's another awesome edition of Montoys, and I'm very excited today because we get to finally reveal the new backdrop made by my man Juice Train 77, man. Yeah, man, and it's pretty awesome, dude. This is custom made. You're never gonna find it anywhere else, and you're never gonna see it anywhere else but here on Montoys with the Ugo Monster, man. Yeah, man, it's pretty dope. I got a little sign that says Ugo's Warehouse, Montoys, a little staircase right there, man, kind of inspired by the Checks in the Mail video. Yeah, man, I'm pretty happy about it. But what do we have in front of us here today? We got the gem. We got the one that people have been talking about. It's the ultimate Captain America action figure. It's the comic book version of Captain America. And it's the only action figure of that kind that you will ever need, man. So, yeah, man, I hear it beats everything in Marvel Legends. And, you know, I'm already like, yeah, man, I want to get this thing out the box. But look at the awesome packaging, man. You got the comic book strip right here, Marvel, and the yellow backdrop behind a Captain America right there. A product shot right there, Captain America, his logo, MAFEX, you know, Metacom. You know, this is their 217th action figure, man. And I'm telling you, man, when it comes to the comic book versions, you want to get every one. You don't want to miss out. Comes with 3 head sculpts. Look at those shields, man. Those things look shiny. And I think they're bigger than any shields that I've ever had, man. And, of course, we're going to do some comic book action figure comparisons. So I'm excited about that. Let's see on the side right here, more product shots. Look at him throwing the shield. You don't want to mess with this guy. And then the backdrop. Look at this. The back of the packaging with more product shots right here. Yeah. And then, yeah, look, you got Captain America right here pointing, telling people to, you know, go do their job, you know, and, yeah, man, you know. And what's on this side right here? More product shots. Nice. And nice Captain America logo right there. And at the bottom, your same old, same old. Let's get this man out the box. Let's see what you think about him. And I'll see you guys on the other side. Peace. Yo, what is going on? I am the Ugo Monster. I am an independent hip-hop artist from the San Francisco Bay Area, Richmond to be exact, and a lifelong action figure collector. As an independent artist, I create my own music, shoot my own videos, build and manage my website, and I make action figure reviews. Why do I do what I do? I do what I do because rocking microphones or taking ill-ass pictures of these dope-ass toys invigorates my spirit. And once you find something that does that, you gotta feed it, you gotta water it, and it will grow. You can find my music on all streaming platforms. If you like to purchase my music, which that'd be dope, you can do so at ugomonster.com. Thank you for your time, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Back to the show. Peace.
They didn't put any hair on his legs.
And here we have Captain America out the box. What do you think about him so far? You know, when I see this action figure, I'm going to tell you right now, I get really excited because I think he is super duper fresh, man. He's taking me back to that first time I ever saw the Toy Biz Captain America back in 2002, right? That's when they first dropped it, you know, and it takes me back because, you know, as an action figure collector, man, you want to get that one figure that represents what you think Captain America looks like, what you think that character looks like to you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what this guy looks like. He looks like 1940s Captain America punching Hitler in the head or in the face, right? Like, yeah, man. And I'm just dumbfounded, man. I'm just like, man, this shit is so tight, you know. And it does remind me a lot more of that figure because, like these boots, the boot thing right here. I don't know, like it's like it reminds me of what you put on a sock and then the sock is too long, so you roll it down just a little bit, you know. But yeah, man, and it just reminds me of that, and I feel like this is the definite Captain America action figure that you should have, you know, or actually represents it, you know, because man, you can have multiple variants of a certain character, but at the end of the day, you want that one, you want that original one, you know. So and this one's it for me. You know, I don't think I need any more. That 20th anniversary Toy Biz that I did a review for, I'm kind of like, you know, we're going to do a comparison. I mean, it's dope, you know, but then you have this one right here, man. And I don't think you're going to get better than this, man. And maybe it's because I'm downsizing my collection. I don't know. But I'm just getting to a point where I'm like really appreciating the ones, you know, like this one right here. Well, let's talk about it, man. How does he feel, man? When you touch him right here, like this chicken skin kind of armor thing on his upper part of the body, like it protrudes and it's soft. You know what I'm saying? It's just, and it goes all the way around. You know, and it even goes in right here on the butterfly joint. So like when you stretch it out, it continues. You know what I'm saying? And then the star is nice, well and proportioned. You know, the stripes are all nice. You know, so yeah. And then things like this, like these wings on his head. Like I don't remember them protruding much on other action figures, but when I see it on here, like he looks like he's wearing that cap from Mario and he's just gonna like fly away, right? But I'm like, yeah, man, it's dope. Does Thor have this too on his helmet? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. And then things like this, like on his gloves, like this cut right here. That's dope. Details, man. And they're different on both ends. You know what I'm saying? You know? I don't know why I would think like on a Marvel Legends, if they weren't the same, I'd be tripping. But now that these aren't the same, I mean, it just, you know, it's not a big deal. It's actually pretty cool. And then, you know, the grip on his tights right here. And then the grip on his boots. So yeah, like, yeah, he just feels nice, man. The paint is so dope. And it's like different shades of, like, this is blue and blue, but it feels a little like it's not the same color all the way around. You know, like there's a hints of darkness, a black, you know. And right here, and I feel like there's hints of a like light blue here in the white, so it's not totally white. You know, I don't know how they do it, man, but it's just it feels nice. And like I don't know, like the helmet feels like it has like a nice flat matte finish kind of feel. But yeah, like it's different from his how it feels on his thigh right here. But yeah, man, it's incredible. It's incredible. I am so glad that I didn't pay attention to any of the product shots that, I mean, the first promo pics of this action figures, because even when I saw it, I was like, that thing looks ugly, man, because the face was like super pale. The man looked like a vampire, like he really was in ice and didn't wake up. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, but when you see it, like the skin tone to me is fine. The eyes are dope. Like he looks like the Captain America from X-Men 97. And that's another thing too, like when you watch X-Men, like those characters look like the comic books. And I don't know why, and that might be a big reason why for us, you know, kids who watch that show, kids, well, adults now, right? It has a big impact on us because it's like, oh, they look like what we've been reading. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like when you watch X-Men Evolution, you know, it is the X-Men, but they don't look like what we've been seeing. You get what I'm trying to say, man? Over here arguing with myself. But yeah, man. Anyway, all right, man. So let's go ahead and get this man in a T-pose. Look at that, bam. You know, of course, butterfly joints. So a little stiff right there. Maybe I'll oil it up. There you go. You got swivel right here on the bicep, which is nice. You know, and you got, you know, swivel right here on the wrist hinge. You got a hinge too. Is there swivel right here on the glove? No. Okay. So yeah, double jointed elbow so you can drop them bows on them. You know, the people's elbow. Bam. You know, so yeah. You know what? And I like how even like right here on the elbow, that piece right there so it can bend is the same color, man. That's one thing. When you get a nice quality action figure, man, it's like, God, I'm putting this behind a display case, you know. And yeah. And then he has a diaphragm cut right here, you know. So, and then the ab crunch. How far does he go down? Oh, that's not bad. Look at that. Look at that. You know, that's not bad. And then if you wanted to look all the way back, yeah. Like if he's gonna suplex somebody, yeah. And look, even like when you move him all the way back, you see the look at the ab crunch right here. Like if he got punched in the gut or something. Like if Rogue came through and just knocked this fool out. Give me a quick second. Yeah, you know. And does he have a swivel? Yeah, swivel right here at the waist. Nice. Yeah, man. You're definitely gonna get. Does he have drop? You're definitely gonna be able to get him into a lot of poses, man. And then does he have drop down legs? I think he does. Yeah, it does. Bam. So like, if he wants to, give him the big Kevin Nash boot, who used to get the boot first? Hogan. But Kevin Nash, man, had the boot, but he didn't have the knees to support it. But we know what I'm talking about. Kevin Nash like that. He was cool. Remember him? Yeah. Like, okay. So that's how far it goes if you don't put the leg down. If you put the leg down, right? Bam. I ain't gonna be able to this man do some Pilates. Is that what the stretch is called? But yeah, like this man, you're gonna be able to get this dude to do all kinds of stretches, man. But yeah, dude, he's and then anyway, so we're talking about the articulation, right? And then so he has double jointed knees, which is nice. Boom. Does he have swivel right here at that cut? No, he doesn't. And rocking ankles. And then he has toe hinge, toe pivot, toe articulation, so you can make him run and whatnot. Just like the Toy Biz one. Ugh, look at that. Taking a while to focus today. But he comes with this nice, fabulous shield. Damn, look how shiny this mug looks. Oh, man, dude, that is nice, dude. Oh, and then he comes with the strap so you can put it on him, Then he comes with another shield. Nice, 2 shields. Are they the same? Yeah, they look pretty much the same. But the difference is actually, this one's a little smaller. See, that's dope. So this one is going to look tighter on him on the back because it's, it's the one he's wearing on his back and it's just going to look nice. Well, I definitely put it on him in a bit. And this one right here, I think it's so he can put it on his hand. You slip the hand out and you put it in there. He comes with 8 pairs of hands. These are his open hands. Some nice jazz hands. Like, these gloves are dope. Look, man. Like, if these were red hands, like, when you open up your hand and you start reading the signs and stuff, the lines, like, you see that in here, man. It's so dope. And he has this right here. You can slide some things into this one, These hands would look nicer, like, if he got arrested or something, right? And he's just walking and his hands are in cuffs. Here's a pair of open hands. You can slide some billy clubs into it. You know what would be dope? What I'm going to do is I'm going to take some pictures with this guy, him holding his shield and a katana. It's going to look tight. And then he has these hands right here. These open hands. These are nice, very expressive hands. And here are his Daniel Bryan yes hands. His pointing finger hands. Comes with these hands. So these hands are supposed to give like the illusion that he's throwing the shield. Something like that. And what you do with that is you just pull these out and put those in. This one didn't come with any kind of instructions. Maybe I'll check the box more, but I don't think it did. Anyway, then you snap these things in here. Something like that. And then he comes with an unmasked head. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, I still got the plastic around it. See, when you first get the action figure, I usually don't show you guys this part, but it comes with hella plastic wrapped around it. That's how you know it's new. It's never been used before. But look at this. This is a nice face. This looks like I haven't pulled out the Venom MAFEX, but it has a nice I feel like it looks like Eddie Brock, but with a nice combed hair, a nice comb over. Look at the texture on this hair. Like, dude, I swear this is the comic book, dude. I mean, it is the comic book version, but it looks just like it. You know what I'm saying? And I think you take this out, right? No? Or you put it in. And then it comes with this thing here. So it can give the illusion that He's taking off his mask. Oh, look at this. Yeah, so when you put this on, now he looks definitely, you know who he looks like? He looks like the ultimate Captain America for me right now. I don't know. You know, like it just does. Like the ultimate Captain America from Toy Biz. But yeah, that's a nice look right there. And here we are with some size comparisons. Look at that, man. These are all MAFEX action figures. Daredevil is like he's thin and buffed. You know, you got Iron Man in his armor. He looks bigger than Captain America. But when I put Captain America with that headpiece, with the unmasked head sculpt, I feel like he just got bigger than me. Like he looks more like he got more presence than he has more presence without his mask. And it just looks super dope. Yeah, like MAFEX is killing it, dude. And here we got him against MAFEX Peter B. Parker and MAFEX Nightfall Batman. You know, I wanted to pull out that Batman because I thought it shared the same kind of blue. But it's a different color slightly. Like the one on Captain America is just a little bit lighter. But yeah, it's dope. Yeah, I'm just so happy. All right, let's do another one. And here we got him next to a Toy Biz Ultimate Captain America from like 2007. Man, I can't believe I have action figures older than my kids. Here we have the Marvel Legends 20th Anniversary Hasbro Captain America action figure. You know, I did a review on this one. I think it's 2 or 3 years old. But yeah, I mean, look at it. Look how far they've come. You know what I'm saying? I always thought that this Captain America on the right, the Ultimate one, was very grimy looking, you know, and he looked a lot better to me when he was in the packaging and when I finally took him out. Like when I first started doing the reviews again, he was actually the first figure that I took out in a very long time to review. And I never did complete that review because I felt I just sucked. But anyway, yeah, man, I see it now. Like I said, the head is hella small compared to his body, but it's still pretty cool. You look, and as you can see, the shield's a little bit more plasticky looking. Like the one right here on the Hasbro one is a little bit more shiny, and you got the bullet effects. But yeah, let's get that man out the way. But look, yeah, look at this. This is the Marvel Legend one. You know, I did a review on this one. There's a nice texture right here, and it has a little strap, so you can put the shield there. They got this little contraption. The bullets fall out. Anyway, yeah, so you go here like that and you just stick it in here. Bam. See, is it upside down? You know, look, that's how they look when they have the shield on their back. It looks way better on the MAFEX one, right? But yeah, like the material right now, like this one is just too rubbery, too plasticky, and it's not bad. And it has some like sweat stain right here that I never liked, you know. Like, come on, man. And it's just, this thing is just so beautiful, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. But yeah, this one had that thing too, like I was telling you about. And then the original Toy Biz Captain America. Man, I've had this. This is the first one. This is the one that started it all, right? But look, yeah. Look how far it's come to. Like, and then it has this shield right here, which I still have. You know, has a little stringy wire. So yeah, what do you think of him? What are my final thoughts about this MAFEX Captain America? Right now, dude, you already know. I've been talking about it since the beginning. I think it's the illest. I think it's the one that you need. All those other Marvel Legends, even the ones I've shown you, you know, they had their time. They had their feeling. It was just like, it's like they're just girlfriends, and then you find a wife and you don't need them anymore, and you know, and it's like they can get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? You got the one. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, my metaphors, man. Anyway, but yeah, man, this is it. This is it for me. Yeah, like a lot of the time, like for these particular figures, like the real expensive ones, like these MAFEX ones, I put behind a display case, you know. But then I pose these with, you know, with the other Marvel Legends that I have, and you know, and I'm not so afraid to get dust over them. But sometimes I do feel like I want to take these out and put them on the other shelf so I can pose them with the other figures, you know. But I don't know when I'm gonna do that. But in the meantime, this one stays on the shelf and this one stays in the glass, and Yeah. Anyway, my final thoughts is just I think it's dope. I really like it. I think I like it, and I think I'm gonna keep it like this. I really am feeling how he looks like with this head sculpt. Like, look at the cheekbones right here. They pop out, they protrude. His eyes, like the comic book version head sculpts, dude, are it for me. You know, I mean, from MAFEX are so clean. They're so dope. You know, the ones that they really have a hard time with is when they do the movie ones. But when they do the comic book version ones, yeah. Like I wish that Daredevil right there, chilling right there on the staircase, came with a maskless head. You know what I'm saying? That'd have been nice. But they'll probably re-release it, do a deluxe, you know, and yeah, and give us to it then. But until then, or you know what, man, hopefully somebody makes a custom. That'd be dope, you know, and make it fit the MAFEX. But yeah, this is really really sick. I like it, man. He's the one for me. All right, man, we're gonna get this man into some poses. Maybe we'll get him fighting Spider-Man or Rogue or somebody. Put this man over and call it a day. I appreciate each and every one of you guys in here, you know, watching my reviews, hanging out with me. Let me know what your thoughts are. Tell me in the comments, man, what is this the one for you? What do you think about the other Captain America? Are they just placeholders until you find the one? You know what I'm saying? Are they just placeholders? Yo, all right, man. Yeah. Well, that's all I have to say here. That's all I have to say for today. You guys have a wonderful evening, morning, wherever you guys are watching this. Subscribe to the channel. It's the Ugo Monster. Peace.
I got hella action figures. Damn right. The collection keeps getting bigger. Hell yeah. Man, will it ever stop? Hell no. I don't know, look what I bought. New stuff. Brand new exclusives. Comic-Con, watch it do this. I buy them when they're on sale. Oh hell, that's the lie I tell. Gotta have all the Marvel Legends. Why is Deadpool so expensive? Got a 0 interest credit card. My family should be alarmed. Oh yes, CFA at its gots. Montoys, collectors hating gots. Montoys, Quest Comics gots. Montoys, what are Montoys? My toys. CFA at its gots. Montoys, collectors hating gots. Montoys, Quest Comics gots. Montoys, what are Montoys? My toys. What you know about articulation and the advanced stances I be making without using any of that. Whack museum wax. Oh yes, with straight precision and focus. You tip one over and it's so hopeless. Too many times to recall. I would hear him fall, walk in the room and I would bawl. Like, how could that happen? How can my figure take a fall so tragic? So I got some fish wire to seamlessly hang him. 2 fly chicks broke a storm beat banging. And how about that Harley Quinn? That play arts figure could make a man sin. And I know y'all, it's a borderline doll, but a doll nonetheless. Oh yes, CFA at its gots. Montoys, collectors hating gots. Montoys, Quest Comics gots.